motivate them or to kind of stay on them or to push them, or they needed the structure and so on in order to do well. So I mean, I think that was probably the biggest flaw or the difficulty. And then teachers themselves, you know, the teachers, this was kind of a new system, and teachers that had gone through teacher education, this was not something that was taught to them. I mean, they were taught how to teach in perhaps the more traditional way, and, you know, to lecture, to give presentations for 15, 20 minutes, and then give the kids work and supervise that and stuff like that. That was hard for them to make that adjustment also. So you had both kids that were not used to it, and you had teachers that could see the advantages of it, but it themselves were limited in what their past experience in education of what it was like. So I think it, again, in a particular situation, in a particular school, with a particular type of teacher and a particular student, it works great, you know. But in a more comprehensive, wider-based school like Nolan is really supposed to be, to serve the needs of as many Catholic kids or as many kids in the diocese as possible, you really have to have a lot of new structures and a lot of creative things around it to help support that if it's going to be successful. And we just, the period of time that I was there, it was just really beginning. It was like just in its first year, second year. After that, I was moved to Assumption High School in East St. Louis. So I don't know how many more years they really continued with trying to work it and perfect it and stuff like that. But it was certainly a struggle the first couple of years. There's no doubt about it when I was there.
What are some of the key individuals who were on campus at the different times you were there, and what would you say their contributions were?
Well, my first year there, Brother Richard Dix was the principal there, and he was the one working with the sisters and so on, had to work on making that change to the coeducational, and also they made the decision about going into the modular scheduling type of situation too. So I think those were key. Those were the key decisions, and they were the key people that were there. My second time around, you know, the members of my administrative team were really wonderful group of people, very dedicated and stuff like that. And, you know, whatever successes we had during those years, it was really their work and their experience and stuff like that that really made the big difference. Well, Arlene Anderson Jones was, she was the Dean of Academics and did an awful lot with the kids as far as trying to broaden out the schedule, broaden out the types of courses so that a wider variety of kids could be successful in these courses. And she said a great deal of work in trying to educate the teachers to try to work with the different levels and the different ability levels and stuff like that. So she really did a wonderful job. She's now principal of Waco Riker Catholic School. Mr. Dick Nelson is still there. I mean, he was the foundation, as far as I was concerned, for the physical plant and maintenance and stuff like that. And besides his many years of experience there at Nolan, he was just invaluable as far as advice that he would give, and he could tell you what has been done in the past, and maybe these are some possibilities and stuff like that. So he was great. Ms. Suarez, she was the Dean of Discipline there. Really did a fine job and worked very hard at what she did, and knew the kids. There wasn't anybody that she didn't know, you know, and her and Ron Jones working together were a pretty good pair. And then Kathleen Crick was there while we were phasing out the elementary school program, and she was the elementary school principal at that time, and she was very good at that. And now she's principal over at
Okay, we got to stop.
Stop.
That one's going to be